Hello, YouTube. Well, have I got a pleasant surprise for you today? What have I got? It's a condenser tumble dryer. Okay, it's an Indeset 8 kg B class. Now, this was filthy. It was all dirty up here. Everything was dirty. Cleaned it. Because I plugged it in. Oh, my light went off. Because I plugged it in and it come on. And I was like, okay. I turned it on for... Light's gone off again. Sorry about the light. I plugged it in again and I let it run for 10 minutes with the button in to see if it would heat up. It heated up. I pressed it out, let it heat up again. It heated up, and I'm thinking, why would someone throw away a perfectly fine condenser dryer? You can get minimum £60 to £100 for this second hand. So I was like, is this turning? I couldn't turn it by hand. And I was thinking, okay, I've got to take the sides off. I've got to look at it all. Okay. And the reason why I've done this is I've got two in my garden. Right there. See them? One of them's a 7 kg B class. And the other one is the exact same. 8 kg B class. So, sorry about this. What's wrong with it? I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what's wrong with it. This belt, it's not on this pulley. It's just down the side of the pulley here. I think that's all that's wrong with it. I honestly do. So I'm just going to try and put it over this again. Okay, I looked at the other one. And it does, I think it's weird because it's over this screw thing. But I looked at the other one in the garden and it's the exact same. It's just over that screw and over the pulley. And all I've got to do is put it out. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to pause it. And we're going to see if we can get that over there without snapping the belt. Because that's what we really don't want to do. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, as you can see, this belt is slightly torn. I managed to put it over, and the belt's slightly torn. But we got another belt outside, so I'm not going to replace the belt yet, but I am going to take the belt off the other one for when this breaks. Okay, so let me just try not to. I want to put it over this side so it doesn't. I want it over this side so it doesn't slide back over, do you know? It looks a little bit bent, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Either way, we got another cog outside as well. So, can I have my cutters, please? So, this might be a little bit, I'm not sure, but this bracket, there's another bracket outside and another wheel and another belt. So all the parts from that other one I'm gonna take off for this one, because if this starts spinning and it dries all right, my missus wants this and all. So what can I say? Sometimes you just got to keep your woman happy. So we're gonna just turn this now. I couldn't turn it before, now I can. Right. Okay. Now I'm just going to try and get this belt moved over, you know, and keep it moved over. And then I'm going to turn it back on. I'll keep the sides off so we can see it all spinning. But I thought I might have to change the motor, I might have to change the heating element. And all it is that belt has slipped off the drum. And like I said, it did need a good clean. It was pretty dirty. Other than that though, it's all working. And I've got spare parts for it, because they're, yeah. So we might have a condenser dryer, and I was going to buy one of these, just didn't have the money. But now I just got one. So we've put a wash on, and we're just gonna see. Not new clothes, obviously, old clothes. So I'm just gonna pull this. I'll be back in a minute when I plug it all back in and turn it on. Okay, I've got this belt slipped back over here. What I did is I just used a bike cable to go around this edge, and I just spun it over, and it got on there. I could have undone this nut here and lifted it up, but I just thought I could do it I could just slip it over, so I did. Okay, now let's tighten that up. Hold on, I don't know how loose that is. Tighten that up there. I'm going to cut that. Hold on. Budge jobs. Okay, we're just going to see if it spins now. Let's turn it on. I've got the heating element, and there it goes. It's spinning. Spinning really good. Heating up. Now, turn it off, please. The last thing left to do is to see if any water collects in the water compartment of the condenser tumble dryer, and put the sides back on. I'll put the sides back on now. I've just got to see if any water fills up here, and that's it. And then that'll be all working. So I'm not going to make any money off it, but it keeps my woman happy. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to pause, and we're going to give it a run, and we'll see if any water collects, okay? Okay, sorry about that. That's the time. It's on 1/4 past. I just want to see if this timing's moving. I think it was. It's on about the 80. I'm going to wait for it to get on the 70, and then we'll know this bit's working. Okay, as you can see, it's moving about. A little bit dented there, but that doesn't bother us. It's on. It's got clothes in there. It's all back together, nice and clean. You're probably thinking, why did I try and fix this? Well, it was in good condition, not like them ones in the garden. Them ones in the garden there were in really bad condition. So we're just going to see. Like I said, just going to make sure that timer goes down, and make sure water goes in the water tank. So give us a minute. Okay, it's now on the 70, or close to the 70. It did make a weird clicking noise when it goes round. I don't know if that's normal. Also, I was like, what one's hotter and what one's colder? It took me a minute to figure it out, I'm not going to lie. So the out button, which is what I had it on, is for synthetics, which is just explained over here. And the this other bit, indication, button in, is for standard. So now we just got to make sure there's water in there, and that's all working. So let's just wait a couple more minutes. Well, seconds for you, probably half hour for me. But I'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's now about 12 minutes past 4. I had to pop out to pick the kids up, and we had to go Asda after because I didn't have time to go earlier. And it's clocked down to 0 while we were out. Not to worry, my daughter was here while we was out. So first things first, let's check to see if there's any water in here. Oh, there is. Yes, lovely. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, how'd you get it out? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, just tip it.
Just pour it out at the bottom, apparently. Okay. Some rubbish come out then. Okay. Let's leave that in the sink. Let that do its thing. And let's feel the clothes. Oh yeah, warm and dry. Okay, so I'm going to say that's working. And excellent. Yeah, so there you go. All that was a slipping belt on that and a good clean. I mean, that was filthy with hairs and stuff. And like I said, all the mud all over it. But that could have been just where they dumped it outside. You know. So that's that. You're probably... This is one of today's finds. The rest of them I'll have to show you tomorrow because some of them are around my old dear's house. Just the way we went. And I probably wouldn't have tried fixing this if I didn't have the spare parts in the garden. But because I did, I went for it. I'm glad I did. So, what have I saved? I just saved myself 75 quid, basically. Or you could say I've lost 75 quid because I ain't going to sell it. Plus the spare parts I'm going to keep for it in case it breaks. So, you know, they're not going to sell either. But that's for today. There might be something else later, but I'm a little bit busy. So, we shall see. And like, comment, share and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. And have a good day.